But first, I want to play a little snippet of that very disturbing audio that was played in court yesterday. Listen, and we warn you, it is disturbing, to Michael Jackson in his own words.
I love them because I didn't have a childhood. I had no childhood. I feel their pain. I feel their hurt.
Rick, your thoughts?
Well, that's not a new message. It's just never been heard like that. He consistently talked about his childhood and how he didn't, for somebody who was so joy-filled, he still felt that was completely lost. And it was to a lot of extent because he grew up in the industry and wanted so much to have a childhood. That's why he was attracted to children. That's why I know that we connected early on, because there was that connectivity of wanting to recapture something of his childhood. And that's one of the reasons I think he loved children so much, was because he wanted to make sure that children, especially abused children or children who came from really depraved backgrounds, could be made well so that they could have a childhood he didn't get to have.
I think that people who are not in showbiz and who are not in show business as children have no idea of what it's like. Now, I went to professional children's school. I did go out on auditions. I just wasn't successful at it. My teeth fell out, and my mom wasn't a stage mother. She didn't drive me hard enough. She would let me go celebrate whether I got an audition or didn't.
Right.
But there is something very painful for child actors. Tell us about your experiences when you can't be a kid because you're working from the age of a toddler.
Yeah, it's definitely that way regardless of the child actor, but to equate any child actor to the stature that Michael was as a child and then where he went afterwards, there hasn't been anybody. And that's one of the things that I think was painful for Michael, was that he had no empathy from anyone, because there was no one who had reached the level of success as a child and then reached that as an adult. So there is a definite isolation that takes place, and if you do have stage parents, which I didn't, thank God, there can come this total isolation, even at the like where I was nationally known, but was for a short period of time. And for the rest of my childhood, though I stayed in the industry, I didn't have international prominence. And there's something about that international prominence and the need to be in the spotlight all of the time that adds a level to this that I don't think anybody could even begin to comprehend that Michael had.
You know, when you're talking about this,